relationship with the daughter?
Well, that's what we're going to find out. What we're going to do is we're going to do an exercise that will help us understand that underneath this obsessive concern with gaining, losing, dieting, eating, there is indeed another relationship. But that relationship is much harder to uncover, and it's much harder to focus on. And it's much harder for us to honor what really goes on between mothers and daughters, which is much more profound and much more important than dieting.
All right, give me an example. I don't know that you're shaking your head, but I don't know that I quite understand.
So I'm going to ask everyone in the audience.
I mean, these are people who told us they were food bonded because they're mother and daughter, and food is the big thing in their life.
Well, they are food bonded.
You're saying there's a whole other
I'm saying there's another dimension
to it with this,
to mothers and daughters. So I'm going to ask everyone to do this with us. So if everyone here...
Even if you're not with your mother?
Even if you're not with your mother. Because I'm going to ask everyone to do it anyway. So I want everyone to try to just be calm for a minute and go inside yourself. If you need to shut your eyes, shut your eyes.
Okay.
And if you don't...
Heck of a way to watch television at home with your eyes shut. But,
right.
All right, do it. Everybody do it for a moment. Just shut your eyes.
And I want everyone to imagine that right now, you are inhaling a gas. And Sandy and Robin, this is particularly for you because we're going to work with the two of you right after this. But I want everyone here to imagine that you're inhaling a gas, and when you inhale this gas, your weight is never going to change. It doesn't matter if you eat pizza or cannolis, if you eat carrots, if you eat diet, anything, but your weight will never change.
Where do we get this gas?
And now I want you to imagine what life will be like when your weight is never going to change, so there is nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about, there's nothing to focus on. What will your relationship be like with yourself, with the other important people in this world? Who are you when you no longer can focus on your weight, no longer focus on what it is you're going to eat or not eat?
So food is of no importance to me any longer.
Exactly.
I've had this, I'm always going to weigh exactly what I weigh now.
Exactly. We're all going to weigh exactly the same. And so the first thing I would like to do is ask the two of you, Robin and Sandy, well, what's going to go on between the two of you when you no longer can talk about this? What's going to go on between the two of you?
We'll have to start dealing with each other for what we really are inside, for what we think, for what we know, for how we are, how we treat people.
Right. So what do you want to tell your daughter about her? What prompted you to come on this program? What is it you really feel deep inside about your daughter?
Well, I truly love Robin. I truly do. The love is definitely there. But this fat thing...
No, we can't talk about that.
No, we can't talk about fat.
We can't talk about that. So what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about how she is. She's smart, she's kind, she's a very good mother, clean, good to others.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. When is the last time your mother told you that you're smart?
When was the last time?
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Tell her that.
It's been a long time.
And what does it mean to you when your mother tells you that?
It makes me feel good.
Tell her that.
It makes me feel good about myself.
Well,
to know
it's true.
That she thinks that about me.
But we're too busy in this conflict over the weight.
We're usually too busy worried about who's fat, who's skinny.
Who's getting all the attention and who isn't.
You know?
So what else do you think maybe your daughter really could get attention for?
For just what she is inside, for how she treats other people, her family, me.
Who I
She's
really
a very good daughter. Very considerate, very kind.
Where did you learn all this? To be a good mother, to be smart?
It comes back from my mother.
See? Then you ought to be just like me.
Gee, we're doing so well up into the sea. Are you all right? Oh, you're saying fine. You're like some other people in my audience. Fine, and they're crying. Is it because of the mother-daughter relationship?
It's so beautiful. I think it's so beautiful what Dr. Rabinor said to these girls.
I think so. But imagine if you just... Well, go ahead.
Well, I'm not sure what to say because I think that, you know, that the two of you have spent so much time talking about dieting and losing weight, and all this other stuff inside of you has not really had an opportunity to come out.
No, I think it's always been there, but it's been overshadowed by this weight thing, you know?
So maybe if there's one message that I think is important that comes across today, it is that we live in a culture that teaches women that what really counts is being thin. And so often women don't have the opportunity to really tell each other, here we have a mother and daughter, that have very deep feelings and deep caring for each other. And instead they get caught up in a squabble about dieting and losing weight. Now, the mother-daughter relationship is a complicated relationship, and it is really comprised of many different components, including genuine love and genuine anger and genuine resentment. And mothers and daughters are allowed to feel annoyed at each other, angry at each other. But maybe what's important is those issues really get spelled out so people can develop a real, authentic relationship rather than stay focused on who wears size 3 and who wears size 13. So
We'll go to the, we'll work on